What's up, YouTube? So I had to comment about the Shaq porta potty, that whole episode on Inside the NBA. Many reasons why I'm gonna miss that show. I might not be all cool with Shaq's political choices and all that other stuff, but on that show, they're hilarious. The takes they do, they clapped on Kenny pretty bad because some of his analogies was kind of strange. He was trying to compare Kawhi Leonard and World Peace, Meta World Peace, Ron Artest, and that didn't go over well. But that thing with Shaq, because he took the olive oil test and he had to go run to the porta potty, that was hilarious. I was cracking up. See, that's why they don't need to be on. I don't want them going on ESPN with snitching A. Smith and all the mess that goes on over there. Stay right where you are. Don't change. It's funny. It's entertaining. We need to have the realness. There's a reason when they on TNT we laugh. That was hilarious. Shaq ran to that bathroom. That was funny. The jokes were telling themselves. They brought the porta potty. I laughed. I'm like, this is what we're missing. That's why it's the most entertaining, best show. There is no sugarcoating. Not that mess that Bruce Broussard and Wiles and Nick Wrong be doing, or Shannon Sharp and Stephen A. and all that other mess that go on and all them others. This is real, and you might not agree with them, but I'm going to be real with you. Their takes and with their commentary is still better than actual games. Because nobody want to sit around watching the OKC and Memphis. And I like when they say, get the broom out. They break it down. They break it down. They talk straight where you can comprehend, but they also talk in a way that you can respect. So I like that. And that was funny, though. Shaq running to that porta potty was hilarious. I was cracking up. But, Ernie keeps a straight face. The hockey thing was funny. Postseason basketball, I like when they said, what we gonna do, get fired? I mean, they troll, they clap. You need that kind of energy. I wish they could just get a podcast they had that they weren't so corporately ran. Because I really don't want to see them on an ESPN plantation. I really don't want to see them on that corporate mess. They got too much personality to be stuck with that jive mess, And it is jive. The NBA will be shitting itself. It's like they need their own because you long for when people had real personalities, had real souls, real spines, and said what they felt. They, said what they felt, observed. I like what they said about Tyrese Halliburton, Giannis, and what they said about Jimmy Butler. They're going to say, how many people, when you say overrated, and they break it down. They tell what they see. They look at tempo, they talk about the games, they look at you, and aside from it, the others have come around on Steph Curry because he's been doing the thing. But I just like this thing with Shaq was hilarious. That porta potty thing had me laughing. And of course, I just enjoy the chemistry and I like what they about. The only sports show that I waste my time with on TV, the only one. Because them other takes are all nothing but Slurpees. And you can go to 7-Eleven anytime and get you a Slurpee. That's all they do. You know what them tired heads on sticks are going to sell most of these networks. But that's the reason why these cats stay far ahead. And they let you know how they feel. And I laugh. I be laughing because they have a good chemistry and you can feel it. And it's real. And that's why I hate to see that it's going. Because like I said, sometimes I watch that over them whack games. I keep it 100. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shit if you like and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.